Montreal at Ottawa. Can Montreal clinch a playoff spot tonight? The hangout starts now. Hey, everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to the show. Ivan Demidov has arrived in Canada. He is in Toronto awaiting the Canadiens. They'll be there tomorrow, and he'll be in the lineup on Monday. Can't wait for that. I'm sure everybody is excited. I don't think I can't remember a time that the fan base was so excited for one player. All right, let's see. I've got some stuff here, some news and stuff. I've got stats for the game, and as always, I have this guess the score contest. Guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game. You can pick that guy from either team. Got to be the first one in the chat with that guess. Got to be from Canada as well. And if you are, you win the $10 cash prize directly into your bank account via Interact. We had a really close. We haven't had a winner yet, but we had a close call last game as Randy N had 4-1, not 4-2 for the game, and otherwise he would have won the Detroit game. So I believe that was it, eh? 4-1. He had 4-1 Larkin, and it was 4-2. So all right, or the other way around. I just can't remember at this point. What did I write there? Randy had it 4-2, so it must have been 4-1 the game. Okay, whatever it was. He didn't get it. But leave your guesses in the chat here. Good luck to everybody. I have it 4-3. Montreal. Brendan Gallagher was the first goal for me tonight. So 4-3 Montreal, Brendan Gallagher. I'll give you the refs. Refs tonight are Gord Dwyer and Trevor Hansen, formerly of the Hansen brothers. So from music to refing, not bad. All right. All right, I don't know what I did with this. I had a picture for this, but Calgary's first round pick that Montreal holds is projected to be top, 16th overall. That wouldn't be bad, a 16th pickup from Calgary. So we'll see if that works out. Monty, tonight, my guess is this is the more likely game for them to win, and they need to win to clinch the spot. So it's Monty tonight, Dobish tomorrow. In the game, they're more likely to lose than tonight. They've beaten Ottawa 3 times already. So a regulation win tonight eliminates New York Rangers, Detroit Red Wings, New York Islanders, and the Columbus Blue Jackets. Anything other than a regulation win eliminates everyone but Columbus. And and like I said, if they beat the Senators tonight, it's a season sweep. Habs are the hottest team in the NHL. I got this one. Habs are the hottest team in the NHL with a six-game heater. It's the longest active streak. Also, since the Four Nations, they're also the hottest team. A 727 point percentage. They're 14-4-4, and just the best team in the league right now. The race. No, I'm not done yet. So hang on. Almost done. Montreal 6-3-1 in their last 10, 17, 18-4 on the road, and the Habs have outscored the Sens 15-6 this season. Ottawa 6-3-1 in their last 10, 24-11-2 at home. Top 10 in home ice goals. In home ice goals for, goals against, and power play percentage. So it's not going to be an easy thing for Montreal to get the win here. Okay, that's the standings. Montreal wins tonight in regulation. They're in. If they go to OT, they lose in regulation, then Columbus lives to fight another day. One thing is Columbus, if they have to win out. So if Montreal wins today, they win. They still have to win out. They got to get the regulation wins, but Montreal beats them on regulation and overtime. So they have so it depends how it works. But Montreal is going to get into the playoffs. I'm not worried. Team stats: power play percentage 20.6%, for Montreal, 23.1 for Ottawa. Bit of an advantage. Penalty kill percentage, 80.9% for Montreal, 77.6 for Ottawa. So a little advantage for Montreal. Face-off percentage, 50.9 for Montreal, 53.1 for Ottawa. Goals for per game, 3 even for Montreal, 2.86 for the Sens. And goals against per game, 3.21 for Montreal, 2.79 for them. Goalies tonight, Sam Montembeault, 30-23, had 6 2-1 goals against, 902 save percentage, 4 shutouts. Linus Ullmark goes for the Sens, 23-14 and 3, 268 goals against, 911 save percentage, 4 shutouts. The Sens lines, you see their circle on the bottom. Brady Tkachuk, upper body, he's out, unless it's something I haven't heard of, but these are from today. Stützle, Giroux, Zetterlund, Cousins, Perron, Batherson, Pinto, Gregg, Amadio, Godet, Highmore, Crookshank, Sanderson, Zub, Shabbat, Jensen, Clevin, and Matt and Paolo. And that's their lines. Montreal's lines are, and just look at the circle there. He's scratched because he's not with the team right now. He's waiting for them, but Ivan Demidov on the list. Love it. Suzuki, Caulfield, Slav, Newhook, Kapanen, Laine, Dvorak, Anderson, Gallagher, Evans, Zeta, Armia, Matheson, Carrier, Gooley, Hudson, Struble, Savard. There you go. That's the lines. Let's get to you guys. Let's get to you guys, okay? You guys. Kenny B. Let's see. Your pick tonight. 3-2 Habs. Anderson first goal. Paul. You gotta come up with somebody other than Demidov. He's got 3-2 Montreal. Demidov. Conservative lawyer. 5-2 Habs. Slav. Guru in the house. Guru's got 5-3. Sens. Patterson. Pick the Sens. Who's who next? I didn't predict any way other than I feel someone's going to hit a wall tonight. I mean, like a 6-goal difference in the game. Hockey, 4-3. Cole, Habs, win. That was me. 4-2 Habs. Sean Van Allen. Obscure player from the past. First goal. Joe, 5-3. Gallagher, first goal. Phil, 7-4 Habs. Gallagher, first goal. BL says, your mic sounds off a bit, Rick. No, it seems okay to me. I don't know. I can't help that. It always is not me. It is them, and I can't do much about that. I don't know what I can. I didn't touch my mic for anything. I don't know what to do about it. Let me do this. Did it go off? Stayed on? That help? That any better? Paul, can I change the future Habs new hook? Yes, new hook. Damn it, I'm not playing. Thank you, Paul. Yes, I'm underwater. I'm swimming. Stay by 5-3 Habs. Slap. Jack. 3-2 Habs. You good. Yeah, I can't make it out. Something is not quite right. I don't know what to do other than keep talking and it'll either get worked out or it won't. Is it any better? Is it any better? What do you mean I'm plugging it to the I can't do that. I will do this. Oh, am I having trouble? Hang on. Not recognized. Well, I get. Is that better? It's going off my webcam. For some reason, it doesn't want to recognize my mic. Because, why would it? Well, where's it plugged in? I'm going to try that again. All right. Let me know if that's any better. Well, it was much better. Okay, the stream, the cam has got a mic, so now is it better now with this one? Yeah, okay. I don't know what was wrong with the stupid thing. Good now. We're all good. National anthems about to are happening right now, and I just want to see. That was it. I think that was all I had. So, all right. Hi. So, who's excited for Demidov's arrival? The Sick Podcast. That's Tony Marinaro. He had a camera somehow at the airport, Pearson, and he did a live stream with it. Apparently, got 500,000 views in like I don't know how long ago, but it's crazy. The excitement is off the wall, crazy for Demidov. And I mean, I rightfully so in a way. I just hope it doesn't. If it was almost any other player, I'd be worried. I think Demidov can handle the pressure. He thrives on it, apparently. So, but man, he's got to be feeling some pressure. You enjoy Tony Marinaro in the car on 91.9. Is that the French station? I mean, the where he sells out to? Yeah, I don't enjoy that personally. And yeah, don't come at me with the sellout stuff. I'm not going to get into that now. You grab Demidov, and it'll be over by the. This is the last week. It's between. By the way, in the fantasy, it's between Guru and Luca. Guru leading right now, but Guru, if you win the week, she's a done. She's a done, and you'd win. So, like, go Guru, go! I had predicted Luca was going to win. I mean, he's right there, and I missed beating him. Like he beat me by one. I thought I was going to beat Luca last week, but I didn't. So, go Guru! This is where I'm obligated to remind you that you wanted Iginla. This is not. You're not obligated to do any of that. It's technically French, but he's half English. That's fine. You can listen to it, enjoy it. I'm happy for you. It's not for me. Slinksy. Did I see your last text? No, I didn't. Did not. Game's on. I'm watching it on Sportsnet, so I won't be horribly behind, but I'm going to be behind. But game's on. Big game, a lot of pressure. I just hope this is not the game that, the Habs shit the bed. And as I said that, they scored. Not Montreal. Ottawa. Oopsie. 28 seconds in, it's 1-0 Ottawa. And the Ford Pinto. Just hit him from behind. He'll blow up. That's all. Fuck, man. It was Hudson, too, that was there playing. Who shit the bed on this? Suzuki. Yeah, poor coverage in the slot. That's what happened. Nobody. They just left Pinto alone, standing there in the slot. Okay. Come on, boys. Don't do this to us tonight. Put it away. Let's be in the playoffs. Who would I want to play in the first round? I want to play the team that we're slated to play. Now, I do have a preference. If they could catch Ottawa and if we could have Toronto, I'd love to have Toronto, but I don't know if that will. I don't know if that we. I can't talk. I don't know that we will manage to catch up here to Ottawa. But other than that, like I don't care. Just make it to the playoffs. You play who you're going to play. That's it. The way they've been playing, best team in the league since the Four Nations, they could play anybody. And you say, well, it's the playoffs, it's different. But they're not in playoff hockey now? Anyways, talk about slow starts in the first. I don't know how much worse that could be 28 seconds in to give up a goal. I mean, if it gets any worse, the game's going to start, and before they drop the puck, Montreal will be down 1-0. They definitely got to have quicker starts in the first. But as we've seen, down a goal is nothing for Montreal. They don't give up, and I'm not going to give up on them this easy. Monty makes a save on Cousins. Shots are 4-2. We're almost 2 minutes in. 1-0 Ottawa. Joe, no, the defense was there, but they forgot that you don't leave a guy standing in the slot. I think that's just a brain fart on someone's part. And I'm a poet. That rhymes. Come on, boys. Okay, but Devo, where were you passing to? Who was there? Two and a half minutes in. Yeah, I'll gladly have them play Washington. I really believe they can beat Washington in the first round. A team that on their they've been playing playoff hockey for a while. Washington hasn't really. They've been winning at it too. They get an added Demidov, a little boost, and I'm sorry, I think Washington might even be on a bit of a down because of the OV goal. They've been playing for that all year, and now it's done, and now it's kind of a letdown. So yeah, I'm happy with Washington. And if they're first overall, then yeah, they got the curse. Not the same one women have. It's not that, but Lucas, honestly, I don't care how the fuck they win this game. Just win the game. I don't care. It could be on the ugliest goals and do it the ugliest way. I don't care. Just win in regulation. This will be the hardest game for Montreal to beat Ottawa this year because it's the fourth game. We beat them the first three. It's always hardest to close that out. So we'll see. We'll see what Montreal's made of. And the Sens, I guess, too. I like the fact that Kachuk's not there. Ah, come on. 2-0. Cousins just scored. Are you kidding? How did that go in? I don't know that you blame Monte on this one. I want to see that, though. Who was covering Cousins, for Christ's sake? Well, that's not on Monty. Come on. Struble. That's to me. That's on Struble. Didn't take care of his guy, Monty. I mean, he. That's. I don't think that's on Monty. Sorry, man. They're leaving him out to dry or what? Stop doing that. Who might be, and Guru too. With I think the only one I saw picking the Sens was Guru. This one, right? I'm gonna go that way for just a few minutes. Just a few minutes, if you don't mind. All right, so 5.5 minutes in, the shots were they took it away from me. 7-2 for Ottawa. 2-0 Ottawa. Oh, we got some definite bad blood here. Nothing serious, but oh yeah, Galley with Stutzla. Yeah, go Galley. Is that what started it? I like that. Galley does not like Stutzla at all. Got to keep an eye on Rondell. Who's Rondell? Who's who? I remember what you had said. Don't worry. Yeah, Daniel. I don't know. Are you a Red Wings fan? It's over for the Wings. Come on. Especially if the Habs can win here. Even if go to overtime, it's over for the Wings. For the Wings, the Islanders, and the Rangers, it's over. For Columbus, it's pretty much over. So, so Sens go on the power play because why not? Why not? Oh, you're the Bolts fan. I'm sorry, Dan. I remember now. I'm sorry. Welcome back in, by the way. We'll see the response, but they got to kill off a power play. That's not a great result for a team that's got a good power play, especially at home, and they got a better power play than Montreal does a little bit. So I don't know. Is that a good idea? Oh, I got to tell you guys something that I'm going to be doing right after this. Now, I haven't really done much about memberships. I'm getting back to that in a bit of a serious way. So after each game for the rest of the season, and I imagine it'll go next year, I'm going to do a little like 5 minute review of the game. It's going to go for members only. If you want to get that, you can get that for as low as $1.99. Take a membership by hitting that join button and just follow how it goes. So I'm going to start doing that tonight. We're going to be in the playoffs. It'll go through the playoffs after the playoff games. Members only. I'll do a little bit of a review of the game. You can ask, why all of a sudden is he doing that? I got invited to a membership boot camp run by YouTube, so I started today. Came up with that idea. That answers that. 7 minutes into the first, a little over halfway through the power play. Shots are now 8-2. It's 2-0 Ottawa. Hand pass. I appreciate that, Lucas. If you're already a member, you're going to obviously get that. So you got to look for that. It might notify you, might not. I don't know. I haven't done a members only in a while, so I know there have been some changes to that. So let's hope they're for the positive. Why the penalty kill? There was a bit of a fight, cross check to Andy and Galley for roughing, and Ottawa's got, I think, Stützle for roughing or somebody for roughing. Good job so far by the Habs to kill it off. 17 seconds left. Okay, killed off. Gonna get full strength and get it out of there. Be a good idea. Yep. Second goal, Joe. Another defensive breakdown. I don't blame it on Monty. Disappointing start to this game, I gotta tell you. But they got to get the next goal. You don't want to give yourself a 3-0 hole to climb out of. Hopefully, they won't do that. Going to commercial break. Yeah, a very disappointing start. Not totally unexpected because 6 game heater. They're almost due for a loss. The good news is they can lose a couple more games without a problem, and then they got Chicago coming up. It also doesn't look like any of the other teams are going to be able to get 89 points, and Montreal easily can get 89 plus. And so I'm not worried if they lose tonight. Not going to be super happy about it, obviously, but I'm not worried. Things getting chippy in Tampa. Honestly, Daniel, though, if you came in here just to tell us how the Tampa game is going, right now we don't really care about the Tampa game like at all. And if it's because Detroit's playing, I mean, they're not making it. I'm not worried about Detroit. Don't let the chickens out of the hen house. And what exactly do you mean by that, Mr. Paul? Hey, Chicago Joe. Yeah, Sens and Habs games are always pretty exciting, and I don't think it's that Habs didn't get up for this game. Sometimes it's just a matter of you're due for a loss, and especially when the other team is as up for the game as you are. The Sens don't want Montreal catching them, so they want to put a couple more points between Montreal and themselves. So two very motivated teams here tonight. We'll see what happens. This game is far from over. I mean, there's a lot of time left. We're only down 2-0, so not over there yet. But like I said, Montreal really kind of needs that next goal. Oh, I saw the ugliest car or vehicle I've ever seen in my life. Anybody want to guess what kind? What it is? What make it is? And I gotta tell you, it is strikingly ugly that whoever designed this car and they actually built it has to have their fucking head examined. And yes, you're all right. Tesla Cybertruck. Some idiot around here has got one, or a friend is over, and I'm walking the dog, and I walk past the thing, and I look, and I literally almost jump back. Like how ugly that is! Like what the hell is that? Oh my god! Yeah, I felt that if I looked at it too hard, like that some part of it would fall off. So I walked away. Oh my god, that's the first one I've seen like in person. Seen pictures of it. It's you know what? If you think it's ugly in a picture, it is 100 times uglier when you see it right next to you. And this is not biased because I hate Elon Musk. This is literally the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. Good acting as I'm talking about the Cybertruck. Habs like they woke up there in the offensive zone. You got one shot out of it. Yeah, things are heating up physically and emotionally on the ice here. Yeah, who's I believe that. Yeah, I 100% believe that. Or they have to masturbate with a pair of tweezers, like something like that. They're illegal over there, Joe. You're lucky. You're lucky. I don't know if you actually. I guess you haven't laid your eyes on one, but I thought my eyes were gonna burn. It's so ugly. Yeah, Bonespurs didn't buy a Cybertruck. He bought something else, a car. Oh my God, that is so ugly. It's crazy. I mean, I've seen ugly cars before. I've never seen something as ugly as that monstrosity, for Christ's sake. I mean, you have to think, what the hell were they thinking? How did they not realize how ugly that is? Anyway, enough of that. Yeah, I remember that one, Paul. No, not as bad as this. Nothing, nothing ever created in automotive history has ever been as bad as this. Was that a dive there by Suslov before? Yeah, I hate that guy. Okay, BL, he's on the list. He's on the list. Brickland, is that a car? I don't remember that one. He called it. What was the one he said? Oh, a Bricklin. You said Brickland. Bricklin. I think it was a Bricklin. No, a lot of grit in this match today, Joe. Yeah, our forechecking is good when it's on. That's it. They got to just find their game. They just need the time. In other words, don't give up another goal. You can find your game. Get one, and it's a new game. Yeah, the Aztec. I remember that. This is way worse. Come on, the cube. I like the Kia Soul. I actually like the Soul. So you got, but no, nothing close to this. And the cube, I like that too. Actually, I don't know why. But I like those. Big hit on Struble. Shut up, Gary Galley. Eric, that's been their like modus operandi, right? Slow start and take over the game as it goes along. Let's hope. But I mean, I don't want them to give up another goal. It's enough of a hole to do nothing. Get the next one, build on that. Good work there, Suzuki. Come on, guys. Good luck. Get up. Yes. 6 minutes left in the first. Shots are 10-4 now. Still 2-0. Ottawa. Oh, two good saves there, Monty. Although the second one, like, just they threw it at him, and then a glove save. Um, Lucas, like the other games too, defense is coming around. Slow, it's coming around. They are. I'm listen, Ottawa. Like I said, Ottawa doesn't want Montreal to win. Montreal's only 3 points behind. They lose to Montreal, and it's dicey the last three games. Now they'd still be in the playoffs, but then they'd be on the other division. And I'm pretty sure Ottawa would like to take on Toronto and beat them. Good rivalry there too. So we will see. Commercial break, by the way, if I didn't say. I I hope it goes the way the last few games. That's all. Is that there's still time. Montreal will find their way back and win this game. Never thought this was going to be an easy game to win either. I don't even know what you're talking about. What do you mean by a copy paste of the George? It happened here. If it did, I did not hear about it. So as you say, it's barely spoken of to the point where I didn't hear about it. Am I shocked or surprised? Not really. 5:11 left on the clock on my screen. It is 13-4 shots on goal for Ottawa. It's 2-0 Ottawa. Excuse me. Long shot, Dave Monty. When did this happen? Well, I didn't hear about it. Big chance there for Pizzetta. Yeah, like I said, I haven't heard anything about it. Disgusting. I haven't heard anything about it. 2.5 minutes to go. Jesus Christ. Oh, nah, Andy couldn't. Andy couldn't get anything there. Oh shit. Yeah, it's just back and forth action. Goal before the end of the period would be awesome, but it didn't happen yet. Habs need to make an adjustment in between periods. Icing against Ottawa. Ah, that was a good defensive play by Jensen on Andy. That's why Andy couldn't get a shot away on that play. Come on, boys. Nope, not that way. Oh, oh shit, 3-on-2. Yeah, 2-0 after one period of play. I'm really glad they got out of that period without any any more goals against. I gotta say. No, I think the Habs have to kind of adjust, do something. The sense giving them no time and space to work with the puck, really, and they got to find a way to counter that. Anyway, The last 4 or 5 games, I mean, they've been doing this like bad first, slow first anyway, and they come back. So let's hope that's what happens in the second period. So, BL, yeah, Demidov will not play until Monday. He'll be with the team tomorrow in Toronto, but he won't have had time to practice or anything, so he's not playing against the Leafs. But by the time they're back home against the Blackhawks on Monday, he should have a little bit, needs to practice, maybe two in, and he will, yeah, make his first start. Who is Rondell? Paul. Who the hell is Rondell? Yeah, BL. I saw a picture of him in, I think, in an elevator at the hotel with his girlfriend. And yeah, no, with that video from the Sick Podcast, yeah, I saw the girlfriend. She waved at everybody as well. He waved, and I think she did too. Oh, well, at least spell it right, though. You're not spelling that right. So how the hell do I know? There's another E at the end for Rondell. La Rondelle, French. French, got to be an E at the end. Don't confuse me like that. Struble had a couple of bad shifts. He sure did. Yeah, they got to come out better in the second. Well, if you're half French, so you're half French, so you only put one E and not the second E. Is that what you're saying? But if you're half French, then you should know that rondelle is spelled with at the end ELLE. So I'm not a grammar Nazi. Okay, I'm not. Don't accuse me of it. I actually am. I don't like to be, but I am. All right. Anyway, we're in the intermission. Oh, you guys know how it works, right? You got the floor. You start talking to me. Like, you got any questions? Anything you felt, from the game you want to talk about? Out with it. Come on, let's go. I mean, disappointing first, but the last bunch of games, they're all disappointing first. So that's why I'm not really worried yet. Even next period, as long as they're still 2-0 and it's after two, I'm not going to be that upset yet. They seem to take over in the third if they're going to come back. Do I think you might go see a playoff game? No. You know how much a playoff game is? Where do you think I got money for a playoff game? If you mean by going like I did for the Four Nations, no, because that would be this would have to be at the invitation of the Habs. So I didn't go there for the Canadians. I went through the NHL. It was an NHL event. This is an NHL event, but it's still a Habs game that they'd have to. And I'm not certified by the Habs. My channel's certified by the NHL only. I'd love to go to it, but believe me, but I should be so lucky. Since you've taken a linguistics unit, so I'll say course, here would be a course, at university years ago, Joe has become more pedantic with language. Um, I'm more tolerant than people with their mistakes than ever. When I first started doing this, oh my god, It drove me crazy. Now I'm used to people misspelling or whatever. If I make fun of it or I say something, it's not to be mean or it's just it's a joke, open fun. It's even rubbed off a little on me. At times, I'll just spell for to be speedy instead of being accurate. Milk Carton won't be going to any playoff games either. And by the way, Matt is not here tonight, but he's supposed to be here tomorrow for the Toronto game. So don't ask me where he is. He's on a date with his girlfriend, and he is not here tonight, but he will be here tomorrow. And does that mean 100% he will be? Well, is it ever 100% yet? I don't believe so. But he's supposed to be. You only just saw that? Yeah, that's cool. I love. Gally hates this one. First of all, he hates. I know he does. He hates the way he dives and stuff like that. Totally no respect for him. Not surprised. Also, I think Gally was trying to stir things up, get Montreal going like that. I think it didn't work. What I saw from what is that now called? The one the podcast Scott Nyland, Rick Green, and Stu Cowan, whatever that one is. I watched one of their shows, and um, okay, what did I want to say from it? Yeah. Um, oh God, I can't remember now what I wanted to say from that. Oh shit, I had an idea. It totally went out of my head. Yeah, they can't stand each other. They just can't. He's got no respect for him, and I get that. The guy's a diver. Okay, so what? Who pulls a goalie 10 minutes left in the second period? Who does that? I got listen. That's got to be proof to me that that actually happened. If you said 10 minutes left in the third, I might have believed that. But with half a game to go, someone pulled the goalie makes no sense. Who the hell would have done that? Okay, you say it really happened. Give me a date, year, that it can be looked up. I don't believe that. Off the top, I don't believe that. I'm not calling you a liar either, Paul. So don't take it as that. I'm just saying I don't. That to me, I as a person who thinks he thinks critically, I got to question that. I got to question that one. I just thought I'd have heard about that game at some point in my life. Anyways, if anybody wants to look that up as a third party to confirm that, please do that. I'd really appreciate it. It was because of the goal differential. Well, it's always because of a goal differential. You ever see them pull a goalie? Okay, I have, but how often when its game is tied up? Paul, I just said I don't. I'm not saying you're lying. I'm saying you might have misremembered. There's something I gotta question that. Whether it's true or not, to me that I gotta question whether that is true. That's all. And I'm sorry, Paul, but at your age, my age, do you take everybody just said like at face value all the time? I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. Yeah, who's it's like when you watch the American feeds, they're also quite biased. Or when you watch Sportsnet or TSN and it's a Toronto game. I don't know. Paul, I still question. I mean, 13-2. So what? But it's half a game left. Who pulls a goalie with half a game left? Unheard of. So, like I said, it's not necessarily that I don't believe you. I do believe you believe it, but that doesn't mean that it's true. Those two things can both be true. That you believe it, but it's not true. Okay, so it's like I said. Now you see, this is what I mean, Paul. The third period, and I said if it was the third, I'd believe that. And there you go. You said the second. I'm not going to believe that offhand. So there you go. This, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, is why you should think critically. Just small things like that. Just question it. If it sounds weird, question it. That's all. And it paid off here. Yeah, Paul, I get it. But you saw it was in the third period, not the second. So I want to say, you like to say you're always right. In this case, you weren't. So sorry. Well, I think you got the game. With Chicago was it 7. I think you got the game, Hockey. I don't think you have to look anymore. It was 10 minutes left in the third. And listen, at that time in the 70s, 10 minutes left in the third, that's crazy. Whoever did that, right? So that, I'll believe that. But not the second. Loser, that's not pulling your goalie with 10 minutes left in a game. 30 minutes left in the game. Who does that? It's not the same what you're saying. They keep looking, Rocky, but I doubt it. I think you found the right game. And listen, if you guys come up with it and it's true, I'll apologize to Paul about it. I mean, but I have trouble believing that. Pretty much everything's happened in hockey over the years, but I don't think that's ever happened. The one you were talking about was in the 70s, but we've proven that that was in the third. Hockey, look up for in 1936 if they did it. Now, 1936 was a different game. It happened then. Okay. Still have trouble believing it, but it was a totally different game back then. All right, people. Anyway, if you're having a good time, by the way, give a thumbs up. Appreciate that. I'm also going to remind you if you are interested in seeing my review of the games, it's going to be short, like a 5 minute, very informal type of video for members only. You can click the join button, which should be below the video window, and just follow from there. For just $1.99 for the membership, and you can cancel at any time. Yeah, you get to see the members only videos that are going to start to come out. I'm taking a membership boot camp kind of course from YouTube. I'm supposed to get some YouTube swag from that, so I don't know what it's going to be, but if I get anything or whatever I get, hopefully it's big enough to put behind me on the wall. Anyways, that's up to you guys, but it is out there. Babe Guy says, remember, you can join the channel for a small monthly fee. There are three tiers. I'm trying to adjust the perks in the tiers that are offered, so they will change. I can't change the prices, so I don't expect anybody to take the high one. But yeah, anyways, check it out. That's all I can ask. Check it out. By the way, if you're also interested in buying a t-shirt, as you see on the screen, t-shirts are $20 and $25 depending on which one you want. And you just have to write to me at talkinghabs@gmx.com and I will tell you how to go about it. And I will be back on camera in about a minute. All right, so what? Let's go for the second. What is your opinion of how the Habs will come out for the second? I'm just going to say that it's probably going to be like the last bunch of games, right? They're going to be a little better in the second, and hopefully they can score the next goal and then go from there. I just think that they just need to get to the third. Third has been their best period over this whole winning streak, and it's not going to be over until third is over, obviously. But as long as they can keep Ottawa from getting the next goal, and like hopefully not getting any more goals, that would be like ideal. So they got to tighten up defensively and stop the mistakes on the back end. It seems like when they make a mistake on the back end, Ottawa is at least getting a really good chance out of it, if not scoring a goddamn goal. BL, even if they do give up the next goal, I'm not going to say it's good night. But I don't like their chances. But yeah, I mean, they need the next goal. It's just that they need to get the next goal. Okay, so Aki says, I think she made a spelling error. Okay, I found the problem. AI says it happened, but it didn't. I think she put another it there, but it didn't. Claims aren't roasted. Like what? Like roasted peanuts? But he did not. I don't know what that means. Okay, yeah, AI claims Art Ross did, but he goalied in the second period. Game's on. Okay, I'm not sure. I think you might have to write that over again, Aki. So in other words, AI saying that it happened, and you can't find that it actually happened. Is that right? All right, we're underway. Can the Habs show better in the second? I hope so. Nope, ain't any better. 3-0. I have a feeling we're going to lose this game. I have a feeling we're going to lose this game. All right, it's still game's not over. Unfortunately, it's not at this point. We got to go another almost 2 periods. If they don't come back with something better, come on. The fuck, man. I was thinking we're not going to clinch the playoffs tonight, boys, but a lot of hockey left here. Good save, Allmark there. No, you can ask that question. It doesn't jinx Allmark, so I know that's what you're trying to do. Asking if Allmark will get a shutout. I mean, I don't know. And it's not going to jinx him, so I don't care. No, no problem, Hockey. Anyways, wouldn't it be cool on Monday's game, Demidov in the lineup, and that's the night they clinch the playoffs? Not going to surprise me if that happens. Now's the time for you guys to step up. Somebody step up here. Come on. Yeah! Boom, Dvorak. Devo! That's what they needed. That's what they needed. 3-1. Come on, boys. Let's mount a comeback. And good that it happened relatively quickly. They get the next one, and they're, right now they're back where they were when they needed to get the next one. Now they need it again, and it's a different game. Yeah, Devo's been pretty good second half. Armia and Struble with the assists on the Evo goal. So right now we got 17:27 left in the second on my screen. 3-1 Ottawa. 15-8 the shots on goal for Ottawa. So there you go. Aki confirms it did not happen. The pulling a goalie with 10 minutes left in the second. BL, he's playing for a contract somewhere. Could be Montreal, but I doubt it. But he's playing for a contract. He's going to get one. Well, that was a good save, I think, there by Monty. Come on, boys. Pick up your play. Nice and call against Montreal. You don't have any pre rolls. That's what was your hands were busy for. I get mine ready before the game. 4 minutes gone in the second. I don't mind that they have their cranky pants on. That's what they need against Ottawa. Play mean. Wake up and choose violence. Long shot. Monty save. Has there ever been another option for what? Who's we got 15, just over 15 minutes left. Here's the second. Come on, get out. Good. Go get it. Be a little more aggressive on the forecheck. I mean, like Ottawa's doing. Offside. Oh, has there ever been another option? Yeah, you wake up and don't choose violence. No? Isn't that the other option? Some good pressure here by Habs. Get something out of it. No, it was good pressure. Good pace here in the second, that's for sure. I mean, in the first two, so good pace all game so far. Glove save, Monty, the face off. Dare. Give a thumbs up if you're having a good time. Appreciate that. And hitting the subscribe button if you haven't already. Joe, yeah, that's just hypocritical. There's such hypocrites doing that. Come on, enough commercials. Let's go. I do not like this commercial that is on. Pulled with 9 minutes left in what period, Paul? What period? In the third period. Yeah, you said the second period, dude. So sorry. And what did I say to you? I said if it was the third period, I might believe it. That was not a hand pass. That was wasn't that a foot pass? That's what I saw. It was a foot pass, right? He passed it with this. That's a foot pass. No, joking. I thought he kicked it. You goal from Cole. Okay, piece of the stick went in the. Oh, he's skating on one. He lost the blade, and he's still able to skate. Oh, it's his blade that went in and scored a goal. Look at that. I like the takedown. I don't know who took that guy down, but I like the way he did it. No, Paul, it didn't happen. You said the second period. You defended that. So it didn't happen. Don't be like Trump in claiming things happened that didn't happen. Hey, Andre. 8 minutes gone in the second. Shots are 19-8 now. 3-1 Ottawa. Oh, boys, let's get this. Drop the puck, ref, already, for Christ's sake. Offside? Okay, delayed offside. 9 minutes gone. Need another goal from Montreal before this period's over. So, lots of time. They gotta not give up another goal. Also, Paul, why would that happen in Chicago? Chicago's not making the playoffs at all. They're not going to pull the goalie like that to win a game, I don't think. We got a high sticking call against Andy, so like on Andy, I guess. So Montreal going on the power play. It just looks like two. It doesn't look like there's blood. All right, all right, all right. Power play. We need a power play goal. No blood. 2 minute penalty. Clevin, high sticking. I'll take a goal from anybody, but hey, let's make it line A time. I don't mind. Come on. Oh boy. That was a good short-handed chance for them. Ah. Oh, two good blocks by Hudson. Goes in, takes a shot. I don't know, went out of play. Good plays there by Hudson. My God. Would have been awesome. If he could walk in and score off that, would have been awesome. All right, let's see what they can do. Wrist shot by Line, save. I get it, Paul, but why won't you admit that you did not get it right? I know in your head, oh, I got that right and it happened, and it didn't happen the way you said. Like, just admit that. I don't know. You're driving me crazy not coming back at me and going, yeah, yeah, I know, I got it wrong. Like, how come? I fully admit when I'm wrong on something. No, you weren't wrong on the time. You were wrong on the period. What you claim to have happened did not happen. I don't know why you got to be stubborn on that. Come on. Oh, Line couldn't get a shot there. Missed the one timer. My God. Caulfield says, hey, okay, I'll do it. Great, buddy. Come on. Ah, God. Offside. Paul, let's just get this clear now. Read my lips. You said they pulled the goalie with 10 minutes left in the second period. I said I didn't really believe that, and you defended it. And we come to find out that doesn't matter what year, when it was 9 whatever minutes left in the third. What you claim to have happened didn't happen, dude. That's all I'm saying. So admit it. That's all. You weren't wrong on the time. You were wrong on the period. You gotta be crazy now. Gotta stop this. Oh, ah, new quick shot there, and a good save by Allmark, I guess. 8:39 left in the second on my screen. Shots are 21-13 for Ottawa. It is 3-1 Ottawa. Paul, no, you're driving me crazy now. No, don't pull that on me. You want me to go find the post you made? I'll go up there and I'll find it. I mean, how hard is it just to admit you're wrong about it? That's all. Not hard. A big man admits he's wrong when he's wrong. Where's Aki? Aki, you remember because you were the one looking it up. You remember what he said. Come out here and support me a little bit. Oh, when you said that it was 9 minutes from the third, and you said, "See, I told you it happened," and I'm pushing back on that you didn't tell me it happened. I told you if it was in the third, yeah, I could believe that. That you insisted it was the second period. So that's what you were wrong about. Can't pull that. Can't pull one of those things on me. Sorry. Anyways, that's we'll like leave it at that because I don't want to talk about it anymore. Come on, boys. You get another power play. I didn't even realize that they're on a power play again. It's not the same one, right? Don't blow it this time. You need a power play goal here. Oh, Hudson tried to do it himself again. Ah, man. Ottawa's PK is good tonight. I mean, Ottawa's just saying, listen, I'm not going to lose another one to you. It's basically what I see here. Not Montreal's night. Hey, big chance there. The guy shot it wide. God. Power play's almost over, so. Well, Suzuki right in up tight on Allmark. Couldn't get it in. I mean, Suzuki had not much there to kind of shoot at to put it in on the backhand. So. Remember when refs, yeah, they would let the players fight. You mean instead of grabbing one guy, holding on to him, and trying to stop a fight that way? Yeah, back in the day, our day, they'd let players fight more than they kind of do now. I think anyway. Oh boy, bad night to have line one not be at their best. In '93, smart kid. Yeah, that's probably it. I don't know what happened there. That one, maybe you could, yeah, I think you can blame that one on Monty. I think I'm not sure. Got to see it again. 4-1 Ottawa. Damn it! I think this game's over now. Got to see what happened there. Somebody's fucked up majorly. Oh no! Not blaming Monty. Not blaming anybody. That went off of Newhook's skate, and then I don't. What can you do about that? Fucking unlucky. Fucking goal, man. Uh, well, the other teams live for another day. Although still a lot of hockey to go, unfortunately, but I don't see I don't see them doing this. Oh yeah, Paul. If Ottawa wins this, Montreal's not catching them. It'll be Ottawa, Toronto. I don't mind that. I think Montreal's got a good chance against Washington, so I'm okay for them playing Washington. They're not getting any bounces here, no puck luck. Passing's not the greatest. Their forecheck, where'd that go? It's not their night. They were due for a loss. Can both these teams lose that? What's a BO7? We need a point, Paul, but we got time. We got time. They're not, there's that Chicago game. I would think that's going to be a win. I don't like looking past these games, but I mean, well, Montreal just made it interesting and scored. I'm not blowing the horn until they come back in this one. Well, and I didn't see the goal. I want to see the damn goal. Suzuki scored. Oh, slap Suzuki. What did he do? Double tap that? How the hell did that work? No, he didn't. He made a swipe at the puck, but it got there slower than he thought, and then he just put it in when it got there. Nick Suzuki, point number 87 from Slav. I don't know how many points Slav has now. He had 50? He must be close. 35 points for Nick since the Four Nations. That's insane. This kid lifted his game like it's incredible. I think it's often that, yeah, it's Caulfield and Suzuki that gets them back on track. It's not always. Did Hudson get an assist there? I hope so, because that moves him up the ladder in the all-time rookie points. It moves him up one spot. Slav had 48 going into tonight, Guru. So that means he's got 49. So one off. He'll get 50 again. That's okay. I'm glad that he's going to get back to the 50. At least it's not a drop off in points. So, he didn't go backward. And at his age, I'll take 2 seasons at 50 points. And he'll probably get, 51, maybe 52. Commercial break here. Well, at least they made it interesting again. Did they just get our hopes up? I don't know. And I have 4-3. Is it going to be 4-3 for Ottawa? I kind of hope now it's going to be 5-4. And interestingly, I was trying to decide between 5-4 or 4-3. I hope I picked the wrong one and it comes out the other way. That'd be okay because they're going to need 5 to win. And they're going to, I wanted them to do it before the end of where the game ends, or regulation ends, I should say. Ooh, Pizzetta and somebody throwing lots of punches. Hodgson, I guess. I don't know. Pizzetta holding his own, that's for sure. And Pizzetta with the takedown. And a win. That's a win for me for Pizzetta. Celebrini being back in the Calder. The Calder is decided. Hudson's getting the Calder. Hudson early, and then Pizzetta came back. Hodgson goes down. That's what his girlfriend said, anyway. Hopefully, that's how the game is going to go. Habs started poorly, and they're going to come back with a bang. That'd be great. I'll tell you what, I like the Habs' chances of a full comeback if they can get their third goal before the end of this period. You think the fight was a tie? I don't. I would say maybe, but I mean, Pez got the takedown, so I think that swings it in his favor. Come on, guys. Come on, turn it around on these guys. Come on, boys. Icing on Montreal. Well, if it was a draw, but Pez had the takedown, Pez won the fight. Sticking with that. On Jake the Snake, let's go. What the hell are they doing there? Two 58 left in the second. Shots are now 23-18, so Montreal getting back up there with the shots. And it's 4-2 Ottawa. Whoa, the whistle? Oh, hook and call against Habs, I guess. Yeah, Montreal took a penalty hooking. I don't know who did it. Oh, Suzuki got it. Where? He touched his hands. You know what though? Of That's really mild. I think that's a really weak call. Even though, yeah, they call it. He barely touched his hands, like barely. That's a weak call in a game like this. That's a weak call. Yeah, that sucks. Bet you it was Gord Dwyer. Oh my God! Good save, Monty, and then they missed the puck with an open net. Oh my God! Thank God. Go get your stick, Devo. Get somebody else out there anyway. 10 seconds left on the power play, so good job so far by Montreal. 27 seconds left in the second. Ah. So we got 4-2 after two. Ottawa 4-2 after two. Yeah, Paul, I know the Crosby rule, but come on, he barely touched him. It's still a weak call. I'm sorry, it's still a weak call. Yeah, they didn't want Suzuki to get the what's that trophy? Lady Bing, because Suzuki had the second least penalties in the league, and so now you add two to that. I don't know. He's tied for second now. He fell back, but I mean that's probably what that's about. They don't want him to get the Lady Bing. All right, well, we got second intermission. You guys got the floor, and they come back now in the third. You think? Got to save their hands. No, I get that, and it's true. What Paul says is actually pretty true. Uh, Hockey gloves in my day, when we called them gauntlets, you don't. They're really hockey gloves now because they're kind of like gloves, and they're not very protective. And you're probably right that that's why they call it so tightly for that. But I mean, in my day, the gloves were pretty protective. A call like that would have been a weak call, but I guess you're right. I keep forgetting that about the hockey gloves, how they're not very protective and they're really short. So the wrist is exposed more than ever. Even the ones I've got, oh, they're not showing anywhere. Where are my gloves? I have no idea. And mine, they're pretty old now, I guess. I got them in probably early 2000s, late 90s, something like that. And they still have a bit of protection there, but the new ones hardly have any, and they're really, I mean, they're great for as far as feel. You're comfortable, your hands are freer, I think, but they don't offer a lot of protection. So I guess the conclusion of that is that probably it's a good thing that the refs have a very low level of tolerance for that. Oh well, I take it back then. It's a weak call, but I mean, for that type of call, who's I know they're really different from my day. My day, they were, you know, on the fingers, on the back of the hands, the wrist, it went down farther, and even some the old ones were good protection around there too. Now, oh my God, Hamer, refs taking over another game, maybe, but but listen, we just talked that one through, and I've got to say, I'm going to agree with the call. I'm going to agree with the call because of how we worked it out. We reasoned it out, and it is true since the Crosby injury. Like the gloves have even gotten less protective, so they are way less tolerant. Anyway, it is what it is. What are you going to do? All right. Um, yeah. What did you think of the second? What kind of chance to give Habs of coming back? If they didn't get that second goal, I would probably say none. They're only down by two. Even when they're down by three, they're not out of it. Although it doesn't look like it, Ottawa is clearly the better team so far in this game. I can't say that, but true. But there's room. The thing is, I don't know that they can get three goals in the third and win it in regulation. So I wonder if that hope is going to be out, right? That we're not going to finish that playoff spot tonight, but maybe we can knock out, New York, the New York teams. It's just Columbus that has a chance, but it's a slight chance. So if they can't win this game, take it to overtime, get a point as a minimum, and go from there. Oh, yeah, that happened the other day. Honestly, I don't know why. I don't know what he passed away from. I don't know. I didn't. I didn't. The few stories when it happened that I read, it didn't have what cause of death was. I remember one I think said they didn't know yet. So I don't know. You need protection, man. That's what she said last night. That's serious stuff. Notice you guys got the floor. You guys got the floor. Let's see something maybe we talked about. I'm going to remind you guys again. Members only videos are going to start happening again, and it's going to start tonight. I'm going to do a quick 5 minute or so. Kind of a light, not super tight. I don't know, like just an easygoing kind of quick review of the game. That's going to happen after each game going forward. and it's for members only. So if you want to see those, it doesn't cost that much. My lowest is hit the join button and go from there. It's really easy. I'm a member as well, so I'm not even asking you for something I don't do. I'm a member, and it's really easy to join. So yeah, thumbs up. Appreciate it if you do, and that helps too. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you, I'm a little behind in getting some prizes and stuff out. That's how that's going to happen. That side of things have gone way down, and so if I can get that going again, prizes will get back out, and then new prizes and giveaways will happen again. I don't want to give away more stuff that I can't send out. Simple as that. So I'm hoping to turn that around and start giving away more stuff because I've got stuff here. As a matter of fact, Day by is he gave me something that I want to give away. He wants it to get, but I got to wait a little bit. So that's why I'm pushing. Well, memberships are it's a good thing to get going. I've got members and I got to serve them a little bit better. Most of these goals are on Monty. No. How about none of these goals are on Monty? The first defensive lapse, not on Monty. Second goal, same thing. Third goal was a fluke, I believe. One of the third and fourth was a total fluke. And then the same with the third was, I forget the reason why. I don't put this on Monty at all. Amber, Ottawa's played good tonight. Yeah, without a doubt. But this definitely not on Monty, so let's not blame Monty for this. Like that's you're wrong. If you're blaming Monty, you're just looking at the score, but didn't watch the game. Hey, if Detroit loses tonight too, that's over for them, without a doubt. So, Immer, are you saying that Monty's really, really bad tonight? I mean, if you're saying that, you're wrong. First of all, you're wrong. And Monty has been really, really good of late in this good run here they've had of late. I mean, he's been amazing. So I'm not going to sit here and tolerate, honestly, people sitting on Monty for nothing. I know, right? Against Detroit, stole that game. Flat out stole that game. But nobody gives him credit for that. So he gives up some goals here that really aren't on him, and really come down on him, and even to just question it. It's I don't know. This is a bad taste in my. But if you say that you've never been a big fan of him, then you don't watch hockey, and it doesn't begin or something. It's right there in your face. And when even if you don't like a guy, you got to give a guy credit and do when he is good, and he's you know what I mean. So I don't know. Exactly. They were due for. I mean, 6 wins in a row at this time of year. They're due for a loss. Did I hear who Pierre Maguire compares Suzuki to? No, I did not. I don't. At least I don't think I did. I may have and forgotten, but it doesn't ring a bell. The shots were 28, 7, I want to say something like that, or 4, like even that bad. Yeah, I mean Monty stole that game. I don't know how anybody doesn't see that. That's not a typo. That's what he calls them all the time. Oh, I did see that, BL. Joe Sakic. You compared him to Joe Sakic. Hey, listen, you know what? Not a bad comparison. And Suzuki's going to hit, more than likely, he's going to hit 90 points this season. You give him a second line behind him next season, and I don't see why he can't hit 100 points. And I remember, I don't know if you remember, but you guys out there, most of you anyway, used to laugh at me when I said Suzuki not only is he a number one center, he's going to hit 90 points and probably 100 points in his career. And I got laughter from a lot of people. And I don't know, somebody who seems to be right. No, it's not 100% set in stone, but he's a number one center, that's for sure. And he's going to hit 90, so I think I got one of them. But yeah, I agree. Joe Sakic. Listen, if you're compared to Joe Sakic, it's not a an insult. That's for sure. But Johnny Cat, you took back what you said because you came in here without watching the game. If I'm correct, right? You looked at the score and you made the comment. Not well thought out. Immer, our defense hasn't been great tonight, and the goals against one was a total fluke. The other three were defensive lapses that Ottawa took advantage of and weren't. It wasn't okay. So if you haven't missed a game in 5 years and you're watching this game and you're blaming Monty for the goals, then you don't know hockey. Then I don't know how to. How else can you defend that? I don't know. That's what I'm going to go with. And I'm not. I'm not trying to insult you. I'm really not. You could just admit I didn't watch the game and I was just. That's it. You could admit it. But okay. No, no. Okay, Immer. I'm not really saying that about you for this game, I guess. But about Monty, how you don't like him. You watch the games, the last 7, 10 games. How do you not see a good goalie there? That's what I'm saying. So for you, it's that. For Johnny, I don't think he watched this game yet. He's just in it now watching. That serves me right. We went down the wrong way. Anyway, listen, I'm not. I don't want. I don't mean to insult anybody or anything like that. We'll just move on from it. You heard Sean Avery say one night he was doing his thing, being an asshole as usual, and he addressed Sakic from the bench. His whole team yelled at him to shut the fuck up because you don't speak to Mr. Sakic. Listen, Joe Sakic, a very classy kind of guy and a great hockey player. And I remember when he first came up, like 100 points on a shitty Quebec Nordiques team. He was just a great player. I'm pretty sure we're getting close to the third period. Yeah, Sean Avery's one of those players I freaking hate. BL, you don't have to ask. He's on the list. The only thing I'm going to give him, he was on Shorzy, and you know what? He did a good job. Give him that. And he's got enough of a sense of humor, he knows himself. Like he's not pretending. He knows he's an asshole, kind of like me. I know I'm an asshole. I admit it. So I gotta, give him that. I hate that guy as a hockey player. Oh, I hated that guy as a hockey player. Emmer, if his teammates hated him, he probably just really is an asshole, and I wouldn't like him in person. But on Shorzy, I thought he did a good job. I got to give it to him. Johnny Cash Wings are losing. Well, if Montreal gets a point here tonight or more, the Wings, Islanders, and Rangers, it's officially over for them. And it would just leave the jacket. If they can manage to win this in the third period, then even the jackets are eliminated. I'm hoping for that last one, but I don't know. I don't see that tonight at this point. I don't know that I see it. So I would imagine Sean Avery's probably a Republican. So yeah, he's gonna get his ass handed to him on politics. Oh, Huzu, that's what That was like the straw that they're about back, by the way, that broke the camel's back for me with Avery is when he did that in front of Brodeur. What a piece of garbage to do that. Just shows you who he was at the time, anyway. It's a different game back then and different everything. So they liked that kind of stuff back then. It seemed. We are underway, by the way. This is the third. Montreal better have a good third, or they will not come back, I don't believe. Unless they get some lucky bounces at the net as well. Montreal took a penalty for what? I saw nothing for a penalty. Ooh, close. They say Monty. That might have been goalie interference if that had gone in with the guy at the net like that. I don't know. What's the Habs magic number? With Columbus, it's two, and with the other three, it's one. Fowler is named the goaltender of the year in the NCAA. Awesome. Well deserved, too. Line. What did Line do? Totally missed it. What's the penalty? Oh, right now it's getting out. I can't hear what they're saying. No, couldn't hear what the penalty was. What was the penalty? Cleared up. Not Evans. Nice steal by Evans. Ah, he couldn't find. Uh, couldn't find Armia with that pass. Come on, guys. Ah, they're wasting good time. Good stuff. Almost killed off. Killed off. Yeah, okay. A bench penalty makes sense. Was it too many men? Line was holding the player's stick. Okay, holding the stick penalty. Yeah, you're going to have to take some risks if you're Montreal. That open it up a little bit. Come on. Ah, 11. Hudson pushing and shoving with the Mario behind him. Gooley comes up behind the Mario and just get off my little buddy. Hey, listen, maybe they'll just beat Toronto tomorrow night. Right? I mean, that's a possibility. That's definitely not like out of the question. So maybe that's what they'll do. They'll beat Toronto tomorrow, and they'll sew it up there. I don't mind. Or listen, it would be kind of perfect if Demidov's in the lineup on Monday and they win and get the points there and clinch in his first game. That'd be pretty like. Wouldn't that be memorable for Demidov, his first game, and they clinch a playoff spot? That would be pretty special, I think. So, ah, they can lose this game. It's going to be fine. But it would be great if they could at least get to overtime. That's all I say, and knock three of those teams out. But I don't, I don't know. I don't get the feeling that they're going to get those two goals. I'm hoping every time I say something like that, it ends up being they get the goals. So I'm hoping that's what happens. I jinx them to get the goals. Oh, what am I doing here? Hudson was like a Chihuahua. I know it, and you know what? Chihuahuas, they think they're pit bulls. I know this. 12:57 to go. Shots are now 30-19. Montreal dropped off there a bit. Oh, ah, come on, boys. Dig deep. They got to dig deep here. Come on. Come on, boys. Come on. Ay, they need some pucks to bounce their freaking way. What are they cheering? Go Habs Go or Go Sens Go? I can't tell. Glove save, Allmark. That's a high stick they didn't call. What the hell is that about? What, they can't confer and go, oh, maybe that's a penalty. It's 50-50 the chat. I thought so. I couldn't tell which one I'm hearing. Not a surprise in Ottawa. They don't have fans. Ten minutes left. Half the period is gone. Come on, guys, work hard. A little more hustle there from Kapanen. Might have won that puck. Oh, God. Good play by Newhook. To Savard. Good save, Allmark. Oh, come on. Great pass by Evans. My God. Early whistle by the ref there. I don't eat Snickers. I don't eat chocolate bars anymore in general. Yeah, but thanks for the sentiment. Appreciate it. BL, yeah, they probably are going to be pretty close in the standings with the Habs on top, of course. I do not wear cranky pants. I used to, but I don't anymore. My parents had me tested. Slight edge tonight for I don't know about that. Well, I guess so. Allmark's been really good, but I'm not blaming Monty on these goals. But Allmark's been really good tonight. Uh, nice move by Hudson. Thought was high. Come on, boys. One at a time. A little under 8 minutes to go. What's with the people singing Country Road? What the hell is that? We're doing it here in Ottawa now. Seems like a weird song for me. To me, anyway. No, I don't hate John Denver. I just don't get why that song. It just doesn't make sense to me why fans would pick that song. I guess that's what it is, Joe. And I was just thinking of that song too. So are they gonna come back or not? They're running out of time. 6:41 left. Face off in the Habs zone. Yeah, Joe, I think they do it everywhere. Wherever there's white people, they like to sing those kind of songs. Is there a song for Elbows Up? Oh, I think there is an Elbows Up song. You're right. 6 minutes to go. High stick touch the puck. We got a whistle. What the hell is that? Stupid pop-ups. You have to hear that song. You gotta just look it up. I don't know who does that. I heard it once. Some Canadian guy. I just don't know who it is. BL, haven't seen that commercials. 'Hi, come on, boys, get that puck out of there and get it into the other net. We need a goal quickly. Come on, boys. Oh, 4 minutes left, man. We're running out of time. Come on. Yeah, they're going to pull the goalie soon. If they can get it into the offensive zone with and have possession and control, he's out. Monty's out. Ah, come on. And game over. Empty net goal, game over. Now they're not even going to get a point tonight. Oh well, maybe they can do that. Get it tomorrow. No more pulling goalies. That was a little too quick for my liking. You can see it happening with the bounce off the boards. Yeah. Um. Well, Bill, I'm not upset. And I, how do I want to put that? I wasn't really looking at them to catch up to Ottawa tonight. I just wanted them to clinch the playoff spot. But no, they have the time. I'm not upset. I just hope that they get at least another point. Well, two, because I want to knock Columbus out. So you know what? It wouldn't shock me if tomorrow, where we really think, it's Toronto, it's not going to go good, and maybe it goes good tomorrow. Paul, I don't think they're going to rest guys with 3 games to go. Toronto, maybe. Did I really expect that they would catch the Sens? Not really. I mean, if you go back just a few games ago, right? I didn't think they could catch that lead anyway. So, also, I would have liked them to have swept the season series from Ottawa. Guru, no, I believe that, and yeah, you came close. I don't think Montreal's going to get another goal tonight, but yeah, I'm not gonna not pick Montreal. There's 3 games to go as well. I'm picking them all the way. That's okay. Listen, they just won 6 in a row. I mean, you can't be mad at this team after that. That they blew a game. It was like they were due to lose a game. So hopefully they can, tomorrow somehow recharge and start again. Maybe they'll end the season with 3 wins. Who knows? Yeah, I don't want to pay royalties on the Elbows Up song or get a copyright thing. 10 seconds left and we're out of it. And that's it. Game over. 5-2 win for the Sens. I don't think we're gonna get any stars in this game either, so I'm not gonna memorize the words. I'm not singing. Sorry. Joe, they've actually come back and won games with a pulled goalie. So anyway, I'm not waiting for the 3 stars. I doubt Habs are going to have one of them. All right, well, we've got the game tomorrow. They're in Toronto. Ivan Demidov will be with the team, but he will obviously not be in the game tomorrow. So don't look for that. But he'll be with the team, so maybe that gives them a boost against Toronto. Just having him there, you never know. They might step up. Even though it's back-to-back, they've been okay on back-to-backs this year. So I don't think it's out of the question. You think Guy Lapointe might get the 3rd star? Who do you mean by Guy Lapointe for that then? Hudson? I don't think any Habs are getting a 3rd star. Honestly, I don't. Anyway, whatever. If they do, my bad. So yeah, I think we'll just look at tomorrow and say, well, let's look to that game, and hopefully they can win that. And if they do, it'll put them in the playoffs, and they'll clinch it then. And you know what? Maybe it's sort of apropos that they do that against Toronto. I kind of think it's going to happen against Chicago, though. And in my video, if you watched my video about that, I did say I kind of think it's going to be either Chicago or Carolina. The last 2 games, one of them we're going to clinch it then, and that might happen. So the good thing is that we have a game against Chicago at home, and not that it's an automatic win, but I mean they should win that game. All right, well, I'm going to take off because we do have a game tomorrow, and I have a bunch of things to actually do. I've got to do the video, so please, if you're thinking about it, if you want to take a membership to see the video that I'm going to be doing, and I'll be doing one after every game. Hit the join button. It's $1.99, and you can do that. I appreciate it if you do, and if you don't worry about it. You're no gun to your head. I'm not going to be mad at anybody that doesn't take a membership, so don't worry about it. But if you do want to get the post-game reviews, that's the only way to get them. All right, I'm off to do that first one. And if you are a member, look for it in the members only. And that's it. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I really appreciate it. And tomorrow, we're back here tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel, hopefully better bat results. And that's it. So have a good rest of the evening. It is Friday night, and there's lots of time left. And that's it. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out. Go Habs Go. Thanks for being here. Have a great night. And that's it. Ciao, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you like this, give a thumbs up, leave a comment, and please share this video.